Games count during the regular season standings, all except the championship game in Vegas. So this counts just like any other as Coby White unloads a three and gets the Bulls on the board.
Being alert in transition, good things happen.
White for three. When these teams met 4 days ago, they
just can't seem to get separation now.
Williams darts one off the White. Chicago just keeps firing away. LeVert has dished out 5 assists tonight. Levine works on Allen, gets to the nail, deals back to White for a long-range three as Coby White. Each team has taken 34 threes. That's number 35, and the Bulls have nailed 17 here tonight. Smith is able to peel it away from Allen as the Cavs start with Allen, Jerome, Wade, Mitchell, and Okoro. White steps back for three.
Boy, they are just having...
Capella with a quick push shot.
White with a quick three.
There you go, Coby White. I like the jump ball circle with the Bulls and the trophy.
Me too.
They need to add that to the regular court.
Coby White all the way for three.
Oh, bang, 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 Coby White.
And Milwaukee in the first meeting that had 133 as well. This for a season high.
And ill-advised pass picked up by Phillips. Here's Giddey over to Coby. White three, good.
And that's where the communication Coach Keith talked about. I think eventually it's going to call, this game is going to call for Keyshawn George to be a primary ball handler later on in his career. He's going to have that ability. If you're down a couple guards, you got to come back and knock down threes and shots. It's that simple.
Same starters from the first half. Levine. The defense there by Sarr as he kicks it over to Coby White. Powell has scored just 2 points since that 15-point outburst in the first. Coby White.
Losing DeAnthony Milton to that torn ACL is going to be huge because he was playing phenomenal as well.
Look at this three. Deep three for Coby White.
Like I said earlier, too many easy catches on the perimeter.
8 threes and it put up 36 points in the opening frame. White is able to answer for the Bulls.
I saw Coby White.
Almost feel like the Bucks are overpassing inside on the interior. So Pat trying to get it to Brook. Bobby tries to get it to Pat.
Big step back for Coby White. Cuts the lead to 2.
Pick it and choose in his spots.
Not there for Phillips, but it's tapped out. Bulls retain possession. 2.5 left to play. Here's Coby White. Length, that wingspan helps.
Yeah.
Something like that. Coby White catch and shoot. Another three-pointer. 3 of them.
Hopefully you want Gary Trent Jr. Not so much looking to try and create his own. Just play off his teammates and not trying to go but catch and shoot.
Quick trigger by Coby White.
They're doing on the ball. They're a little more aggressive on the ball. Nice job, Patrick Williams. Trying to loose from Giannis. Turnover.
Coby White transition, look!
Yep, turnover leads to a 3-point opportunity.
AJ Green is right there. Here's Ayo.
Great job.
Coby White.
Great job, Ayo DeSumo.
Coby White, he's been hot and dangerous and does it again to the Bucks.
They were questionable coming in. Giddey on the baseline. Coby White with a baseline three. Coby White, his first field goal of the game. He's now 1 of 5. He's got 7 triples tonight. 16 times he's done it, now 17. Grizzlies 14-2 in the other 16 games. Coby White for 3. In Chicago, shooting lights out from downtown. Spicy paella.
I'm gonna tell you, this is the Santi Aldama that I watched play this summer in the Olympics.
And Coby White drills another 3. That's his 3rd of the game.
Well, let's pick that up ball so soon. The 2 long steps allow the defense to get back.
And then Williams misses a 3. Dosunmu offensive rebound and a foul on Jaren. That'll be 3 on him. There's the roll, and there's a Coby White 3. And the Grizzlies were ball watching. Giddey an offensive rebound. Coby White the reload. It's in, and the Grizzlies are down 5.
Dan Howard can shoot that basketball.
Nice answer by Coby White. His first triple of the night. His brother Mo had 3 fingers on each hand in the air, hoping he'd knock it down. Here is White. Stop and pop. That's a 3.
Oh, saucy.
Back to back for Coby White. Giddey driving Suggs. Tough pass to Levine. Out to Coby White. Space. That's a 3. Good.
Oh, all the way from Bloomingdale. Now, if that head and shoulders comes in against Coby and endorsement, we should get paid for that because we brought it up.
As agents of change here. White with a 3.
Hinsdale, where you at?
Floor, it's a great pocket pass.
Off the made basket, Giddey somehow got it outside, and White strokes the 3. Smith, who gets it ahead. Horton Tucker, swing, White, 3. Bingo.
That's what's available, and they've doing a good job of showing balance and variance in where they're attacking from.
Right now, Dosunmu has his right shoe untied. White drains the triple. Levine snaps a pass over to Giddey. Ball movement leads to Dosunmu. Kick it out. The jumper goes. It's Coby White for 3.
Really nice possession for Chicago.
Is back in there. Dosunmu gives it up. Here's Terry working against Johnson. Tried to power in. Johnson holds his ground, but they track down the loose ball. White, that's a 3.
Sexton trying to draw a foul on Horton Tucker. Stops in the paint. That's tipped by Williams. Dosunmu starts the break. Kick to White. Open 3. Good.
Oh, bang, bang, bang.
White's wide open 4-3. White fakes it, finds a wide open Dalen Terry. Got his own miss. Out to White. That's a 3.
2 for $1. Bang, bang, bang.
And it gets harder and harder with guys being able to shoot from further and further to play pick and roll. Speaking of which.
Lake in the Hills.
Dosunmu kicks it. White gets free for 3. And hits.
Now you got to play some defense now. You got to. Who's going to guard?
How about on the road, Big T? 130 points he scores. Coby White just as relentless from downtown.
It's Lucas stepped in front of Vucevic. Oh, and Marshall got hung. Got blocked by the rim. Coby White hits a 3-pointer, his first one of the game.
White, it's a quick catch and shoot.
Deep in the corner. Neither team has missed a 3-point shot. 7-7 for both teams. He gets to where he wants to go. His in and out dribble, hesitation, and with the elevation.
Bag only gets deeper for Edwards.
Deep again.
Another White 3.
Bang, bang, bang.
Barrow's looking for a cutting DiVincenzo. Dosunmu to steal.
He should have a layup.
Here is Horton Tucker. Out to White. That's a 3. Timeout, Minnesota. Lengthy Russian who played for Utah and Denver. Here is Coby White. That's a quick shot by White.
Look at the hot sauce.
Trey trying to find Daniels, but Levine is there to intercept. Hawks might have a little time coming back. Yeah, they will, because Coby's going to fire and hit a 3. Coby White, big 3 for Coby.
Yeah, that's a dagger right there.
But it's been oftentimes whoever's the hot hand, that's who they're leaning on. Some nights it's Mobley.
There we go right now.
Here is White, a 3.
Oh, that's deep right there. And you know, you want to eliminate, you know, bad behavior. You don't want that to creep into the season. You know, when you're playing so well, you don't want that to creep into the season.
Okay, that's a good job by Dosunmu to take Allen out on the box out, because Vucevic had to go out on Charlotte. White dances, fires, hits.
Dance. Coby White, make him dance.
And the left knee surgery in December, missed 20 games, then had the ankle injury in March, missed another 10. Very deep.
That's the Waukegan
of the first half. You got Billy Donovan saying go, go, go. Before they get set, one of the best set defensive teams in the league. White hits another three. This is fifth of the night.
Just over 6.5 remaining here in the third. Knicks trying to claw their way back into this game. They've been badly outplayed thus far. Coby White comes right back. He's got 16. He's got 44. Coby White a three. That's good. Big bucket from Coby White.
Bulls looking to get on the board. White, three on the way. He got it.
Bang, bang, bang. Sriracha. Gotta stop the ball.
Down by 3 here, late first quarter. Coby White's got the ball. He'll launch for 3.
Oh, give me the hot sauce, Coby White.
But I got to say his shooting and his shooting from distance has to be right there at the top.
Sure enough. Coby White has some range. 4 out of 4, including 2 for 2 from behind the long line for Vucevic. Pistons turn it over. Levine forecourt to Coby White. He'll let it fly and it falls.
See, that's what I mean by pace.
Giddey with a catch in the corner. Puts it on the floor. Top side of Coby White. He'll fire and fill it up. Here's Coby White free on the wing and he triples. Powers his way to the paint. Gives it up to Coby White. White chased out of the lane. Fires and fills it.
Under a minute to go here. Lopez with 4 in the ball game. Phillips cross court to White. White has been conspicuous by his silence until now. Knocks down the 3 ball. It's his second double-double that he's gotten this season. Terry skip pass to the corner. One more to a wide open White, and he counters with a 3.
So good by DeSumo.
How about the hesitation move there to allow as Coby White pulls up, knocks down 3 right now to the 3-point line.
Too much. Grizzlies over the limit. 3 the difference. Coby White. And Taylor Jenkins is absolutely furious.
35-point quarter.
Love the attitude of our guards right now. They are going coast to coast, getting into the paint and then making good decisions once they get in there.
Now Giddey looking to inbound, has a hard time again. This time he does connect with White, who has to hoist a long 3, and he banked it in at the buzzer.
Here is Top in the high flyer.
No suit for you.
Modest Buzelis, the rejection. Ball to White for 3.
Bang, bang, bang.
From Australia. White, after getting bumped, hits another 3.
Bang, bang, bang.
Bulls off to a red-hot start from the 3-point line, above 50%. We've had a couple of rough games, the Lakers, as of late. White challenged by Siakam and still hit. Turned out 10 years in the NBA by just being aware and hard-nosed. White gets a 3.
His ability to off the bounce really makes him tough to guard.
Then Terry enters the game, goes baseline. Coby White beats the buzzer for 3.
That's good ball movement right there. Getting Philadelphia to have to chase the ball, find the open shooters. I don't even know why he shoots 3s.
Yeah.
You can't stop him.
Coby White will line up a 3 ball. That's good. Coby behind the back to Vooch. Coby gets a look from that way. Give it to him.
Ryan passed up a shot to get a...
Sumo got to go. Barely gets it away, does White, and he scores.
We'll recognize it.
They're coming up to set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Coby will shot fake, gets him up in the air, and hits the 3 ball.
There you go.
6th in a row for Jason Tatum. Vooch tapping away the pass. Here come the Bulls. Iowa didn't have numbers. Gets it over to Coby on the wing.
Oh, bang, bang, bang.
Here is Terry penetrating, kicking. Buzelis, good pass for White, and a 3. Good, finally.
That's where the Bulls really are really good at. When the ball is swung around, you got to manufacture points on his own.
Again, drawing defense with a paint touch leads to a good 3-point look.
Those should be on the film session right here. This is where we're getting our best shots at. When that ball...
Nice and easy. Didn't want to throw in too hard. Want to make sure he make the bucket.
And another hoop for Chicago. Levine gives it over to Coby White. Zach still flexing that right wrist in the corner. Coby White connects. Coby. And White drains a three.
Oh, man.
His second three of the game. And from the wing, Coby White delivers.
And they don't guard well. Trey gets all the way to the rack.
Coby White pulls up. He hits a three. 23s for the Bulls.
Zach LaVine with the hesitation. The double team comes. Now Vooch backing in. Extra pass. Coby White for three.
Bang, bang, bang.
Lonzo has to shoot that one. Got his own miss. Coby White.
Every time. And in that game, he hit his first shot, got to the rim, and hit his second attempt as a three-pointer. So whenever he hits his first 1 or 2 attempts, it's usually good offensive scoring nights for Champagne.
12-point lead, largest of the game for Washington. LaVine with a spray out to Coby White, cashes out.
Getting into the lane, lost the handle, but got it back. Wide open Coby. Yes.
Good extra pass that time by Patrick Williams, finding wide open Coby in the corner.
Baseline, no. Rebound to the Bulls. Push it. Ball to White. Stops, pops, got it. A three.
That's from Naperville.
Is not happy about that. Some sizable leads, but the Bulls came right back. There's a ball that ricochets off the head of Vucevic. Ahead to Coby. Stops and pops and cover.
Oh, bang, bang, bang. All the way from Glendale Heights. From different areas. Right. Get to the paint, get to the free throw line, and then you go back to the three-point line. So he can step back, and he kissed himself.
Coby.
You know, it's past your bedtime right now. It's almost 9 o'clock. You normally in bed by 7:30.
This is true.
Oh, another step back. Oh, that's from Wakanda. Shout out to Wakanda. He's got 11 rebounds and 5 assists, though. He does the little things for Tom Thibodeau that he really, really loves. Oh, that's deep. Oh, it's Derrick Rose night, but Coby said, D-Rose, I ain't letting you down. 9 in the corner, Neil.
I'm seeing Thibodeau. Bulls, and they have just dominated this quarter. White, that's good again, rattled home.
Give me the hot sauce.
And Zach just picked that out of the air. And then gunned ahead to Coby. Stops, pops, got it.
Oh, Coby White is on one tonight.
To extend their defense up and pressure into the backcourt. Vucevic able to get it across. Coby, heat check himself.
Oh, Coby White.
Bulls with a chance to make this a single-digit game after trailing by 17. Williams to White for a three, big one.
Bang, bang, bang. That's good ball movement set up by Zach LaVine in the post. He covers so much ground. Look at that.
Makes things tough for you. Here's White off the scramble, hits a three. Now Coby's feeling it.
Making those layups.
Smith on Wembanyama. He's going to force up a three. Missed it badly.
That was a bad shot.
6-point game, 7 minutes left. Here comes Coby White against his old mentor, Chris Paul. A three!
Whoa, that was all the way from Bloomingdale, Illinois.
LaVine run off the line. He'll get it to White for three.
That's what LaVine does more than a big, gorgeous screen that we have here, as opposed to going over to where the officials normally go, which is the scores table. So that's the protocol of it all, I think, about it, Rick.
And Coby White hits a three, and Rick Carlisle will take a timeout.
Jalen Smith, when you've got Enrique Freeman out there, remember, he really hasn't been around the league to understand how people play. Jalen just came up with an offensive rebound.
And Coby White, the three.
Yeah, that's the timeout, because Richmond.
That's a missed shot at the rim. Watch how quick they turn this into a bucket.
Running. There you go. You see Coby. Sidestep three, pure.
There's something to be said about time, consistency, minutes, reps. White, step back, three.
Oh, shout out to Bloomingdale, Illinois.
We're taking a selfie with Benny.
I'm taking a selfie with Benny.
Final 6, by the way. Coby White, deep three. You bet!
Oh, that's all the way from Naperville.
He and Giddey tonight. Zion a little bit too. Here's LaVine. Kicks it. White shoots it.
There you go.
Minute to play. Here comes LaVine. Kick to White. That's a three. There's the second of the night for the Bulls on 13 tries. There's White against Smith.
There's cutting. Everybody standing on the perimeter. And it forces him to take it. He hit that shot.
Levine trying to get the loose ball. He does. Finds White. Scramble three.
All the way from Huntley, Illinois.
Bridges into Vucevic. Williams tapped it, couldn't squeeze it. Dosumu on the run out. To White for three. And the lead.
There you go from Bartlett.
He seems to be grimacing a little bit. Air ball from Martin.
Yeah, he got hurt.
Alonzo is not feeling good. Here is Dosumu spinning a pass to White. Huge three.
Oh, from Wakanda.
Put it on the deck. Finds Williams for three. Lined it up. No. Giddey the back tap. They rotated to White for three. In, out, and back in again.
Their thought process is we don't want the other team to run out. But common sense is if you're challenging the guy who's boxing you out, he's not going to run out anyway.
Coby White gets one on the other end. Coby, you don't want to see him get any open shots.
The Toronto Raptors and Emmanuel quickly, as you mentioned, on a minutes restriction. Here's Vucevic denied second block by Pirtle. Out to White, and the three is there.
Another good matchup.
Yeah, just initial D. Here comes a double on the catch. Coby White off balance, makes the three. How about that? Tough shot.
Much better defense on that pick and roll action.
Dosumu finds an open White, and Coby White connects. Barrett 24, Scotty 23. Here's Coby White, the three. Raptors have the Clippers on Sunday. Doesn't get any easier. And credit this Bulls team defensively.
It really had the range with that left hand to keep it from being blocked.
Coby White from distance drains it. Chicago has no fear about hosting threes.
Here's the good news if you're the Pistons. If they can keep this going against the Bulls and avoid a threat the rest of the way.
Ron Holland saves it, but to Giddey. That was to Coby White. He's open.
Shot clock at 7. Lonzo from way downtown off the back rim. And Patrick Williams does a nice job to get the offensive rebound. And reset. Coby White for three. Taking care of the basketball, only 4 turnovers, and they have a 12-2 advantage in points off turnovers.
Bulls 7 turnovers and like 12 points on those turnovers with Coby.
Get that offense cranked up again. Coby will try a three ball. That looked good all the way.
All night long, baby.
Coby White from 30 feet. Bring that up.
No, when you feel it, you feel it.
Have your 6'11", 7-foot center be your top free throw or three-point shooting guy.
Nice setup for Coby White for three. First three-pointer of the night. Chicago's made 5 straight. That ends there, but Julian Phillips in there for the offensive rebound. Nobody around Coby White. Coby White with the handle. Operating on Garza. Got another three. Coby White left alone, drilled a tray.
On the drive, out to White. Extra feed Vucevic. The penetration and kick. Extra pass. White for the lead. Well, his percentage a little bit down from his normal 39 for his career. Dosumu sets up Coby White for three. He's had a 3-inch height advantage on the jump ball. He was able to win it. White step back over Buddy Hield. The rainbow three.
Wow, that was a big-time shot.
A high arcing center help on defense.
Well, I tell you what, if you're Lakers, you're upset if it wasn't on your end.
Yep. Uzelis touches it out to Coby White. The rainbow three again. Curry, catch and shoot. Won't go. He's 3 for 7. But Coby White feeling it. Heat check.
Bang, bang, bang.
Cold stretch. He had the 9 3-pointer game against the Knicks and then went ice cold for a while.
I like Coby as a shooting guard. I just think,
oh my goodness, from way outside.
Oh, Sriracha! Ties his season high.
11 points.
Oh, good hands by Julian Phillips.
Vucevic leads it for White, who's going to take a three. First three in 3 games for Coby White.
This this is when you talk about, you know, a guy getting his offense just off of athletic plays. That's him.
He's a hustle scorer. White looking for back-to-back.
It's a good word choice.
Coby White, a three-pointer. That's good. White nails the three, and it's a two-point game.
The guy's probably going to beat everybody with that length that he has. There's Coby White with a three after the Suns had taken the double-digit lead. Almost 850 games now in the NBA for Mason Plumlee, who signed a one-year deal with Phoenix. Coby White is toughing it out, and a nice screen by Collins to get the three up there.
22 right now for the Bulls. White makes it 25.
Over 107 the previous 2 seasons with back issues, and he's missed a ton of time this year. Turner and White exchanging. White got Harden in the air and hedge.
Bang, bang, bang.
High hedge by Zubats. Bulls rotate to White for a three.
Bang, bang, bang. See, now they've added another shooter along with Coffee, who's knocking down 41% of his shots.
Coby White. Oh, everybody's hitting the three in the third.
It's raining threes.
Bulls bench at 36 tonight. Whoa, that's deep from Coby White, who just kind of throws his hands in the air and says, man, I would have loved that earlier tonight.
Don't worry about that. Just, you know, come back the next game and make those shots.
Up there with Jones, Ellis, and Collins. Coby White, his first triple of the night. White, a tough contested three.
Oh, wow.
Chance to tie the game!
Oh my goodness.
He completed February 7 and 5. Just 5 and 5 over the last 10. A step back three by White. Comes out to Siakam, who shoots and misses a three. Again, he made 8, a career best on Friday night. Coby White for 3.
You've got to get back and match up.
The Pacers shot just 8 free throws Friday night in Miami. Here's White again, and hits again.
I'm telling you, Shep was right there, though.
Again, this is a Bulls team. No Lonzo Ball, no Vucevic.
You cannot overextend on him. He's hot. You cannot overextend on him. Rich got to take a timeout. He's got putting them hard at.
Terry to White. Over Mitchell. Good.
Oh, bang, bang, bang. Watch out.
All 5 for the Bulls belong to White. Here is White, late in the clock. Sees it, gotta go. Step back over Strus. It's good.
Oh, boy, that was deep. Naperville deep.
And he didn't start a shooting motion without possession. I guess that's the ruling. Gordon Tucker fights through. Finds White. That's a three.
Bang, bang, bang. Watch out.
Coby's got 7 in the quarter. Needs some help. Collins cuts against Turner. Got it over to White for 3.
See what cutting does?
White. A lot of dribbling. Can't get free from Nembhard. Draws the foul.
Oh, 3 the hard way. Oh, Coby White sub-0.
Loose to Johnson. Johnson drives. So he almost dumped it. I don't think he had it up. He's grabbing his hip for a moment.
He might have a hip flexor injury right now. Oh, no.
Buddy James. What a frame.
Hey.
His feet, throws it into the corner to Buzelis. The three is no good. Giddey up for another rebound. Another offensive rebound and a long three now by White, and it's good. Good pass to Wagner, stepping through 2 defenders, gets knocked to the deck, no foul. White, a pull-up 3 for Chicago, good again. Orlando's going to take a timeout. The game is tied at 41. One of the better defensive teams in the NBA. Giddey, Smith, White, 3-point shot, knocked it in. Rebound Giddey, and here they come. Coby White, pull-up 3 in transition. He got it.
No lead is safe with
Wagner, screen from Batase at midcourt. He drives in, blocked from behind, and Chicago's got it. Trey Jones pushing it. Coby White firing it for 3. Got it. And Chicago's got it. Here they come on the run. Jones with Banchero backpedaling. Now out to White, shooting for 3. Got it.
Good defense that time by the Bulls. Phillips and Jones teamed up for the stop. White transition 3.
Give me the hats off Coby White. That was a good steal. I think it was Trey Jones that freed that ball up.
4 minutes left in this third quarter. Jones to Phillips. The good fake. Good find for White for three. There you go. 6-point game.
You saw that short corner, though. Oh, Zach Collins wide open.
White.
Good. Oh, bang, bang, bang. All the way from Waukegan.
Phillips with the board. He's active. Yes, he is. Now to White over Smith, and he makes the three at first.
Number 3 in three-point makes per game, and it's luck of the Irish today, baby. That's 15 and 9 on St. Patrick's Day. Let's see if we can bring him a little good luck.
Zach Collins is checked in along with Julian Phillips for Chicago. White launches a triple. That's his second three-ball here to start.
Against his Chicago franchise.
A game like the Suns had the other day, it energizes you to the next game. They know exactly what they did right. You want to duplicate it.
Catch and shoot coming from White, and rolling screen that time by Nick Richards to carve out a path.
One of the best in the league at doing what Devin just did.
But again, the Bulls hit the Suns with a 3-ball. Gets into the hands of Dunn. He looks down the floor for the shot clock. 4 raising up from the corner. Rebound White. 7-point game. 28 seconds left. Quick trigger 3. White connects.
Coby White. Wow. That one from Yuba City. Throws it this time. No, tracks down his own rebound, but Terry beats him to it. Here come the Bulls up by 5 now. White, 3-ball, no! Coby White.
Doesn't want it. Instead, he's gone around the left hand. He couldn't score. And that's usually his strong hand when he's trying to lay it up. White for 3. Nothing but net. Well, he hits 2, which means he is 8 out of 9 for the season. We can still just tell you how many he shot instead of going percentage-wise. White back at it. Hayes, LeBron, boy, they're just pushing it into the corner. They swing it all the way to Reeves, who couldn't control it. Giddey, White on its way for 3.
They were looking at getting scored on, and finally they get their own.
Oh, Vucevic once, twice, got it again. White for 3, got it again. 2 full behind him, starting the evening.
Playing very, very well.
Yes. And off to White. Picked up by Rui. Shoots right over Rui. And makes it right over Rui. And it rolls around and settles in. And it's a 20-point lead, and they turn it over again. White, make it 23.
Wide open is Pickett. Ridiculous feet there. Corner 3 comes up way short. Here comes Coby White. Coby White! Way downtown. Shot comes up short. Here come the Bulls. Coby White with it. White, another long-range 3. That's good, too. Well, Coby White shooting 36%, but as Scott mentioned, he takes a lot of deep threes. Giddey. Pass it out. White, long range. Hits again. Look, it's empty there. There's 3, pull up. No way. Oh my gosh. Knew that. Fabulous play by Coby White. Bulls, Herter, White, Giddey, Terry, and Smith. White long range. Got it again.
A little fake, and Christian kind of.
Vucevic taps it out to Giddey and gets it in the post. Here's Coby White. That's a deep Coby White 3.
Oh, wow. That was from Willowbrook. Lakers are finally getting after it again on defense. And this is a good showing for 3 quarters. White.
Now LeBron wants to take over. That 3 won't go. Herter the rebound. Bulls can make it a single-digit game, and Coby White trying to do it with a 3.
Oh, give me the hot sauce, Coby White.
Late in the clock, Reeves beats the buzzer, nearly banked it. Giddey on the push.
Run it, push it.
Giddey to White, open 3, big shot.
Give me the hot sauce, Coby White. Give me the hot sauce. Bang, bang, bang.
2-point game, 9.8 left. Oh, loose ball, Giddey, the steal, White for the lead. Yeah!
Big time players make big time plays. Coby White, Sub-Zero. Bang, bang, bang.
After being down, here Here's Coby. Got it.
Oh, bang, bang, bang.
Boy, he was hit as he shot that.
Yeah, he was trying to get the foul.
And the rebound. Bazulis pushes, drops it to Coby, stops and pops and got it.
Oh, bang, bang, bang.
If you don't come out of that zone defense right now, the Thunder are just punishing the Bulls. As Coby White finally gets one to go down.
Here's Herter off the Vucevic screen. Vucevic rolls and kicks. Giddy extra pass. White a three. And that nice deterrence by Vucevic that time on the smaller Walter. Horton Tucker drives. Giddy finds White for three.
Oh, bang, bang, bang.
Between those three stops. Vucevic, the kick. White a three. Good.
Oh, all the way from Kinley Park. Bang, bang, bang. And they had Ivy a major injury to their young two-guard.
Deep three, White.
Oh, bang, bang, bang. That's from Kinley Park. He takes his time. He doesn't play. He plays at his own pace.
White, he check three. Yes, sir! 24 for Coby White.
Booz Ellis can't handle the pass. Grenade to Horton Tucker. Rebounded by Collins. Oh, man. That's a sharp stick to the eye.
Tell you what, you play perfect D.
Despondent. Oh, Coby White. How do you do? Miles has had a real issue with that move lately. He's not getting any whistle. And Coby White, good golly, White hot.
Amongst the bodies with the putback. Coby White to beat the buzzer for a three! What a surge in the second!
Look at Giddy with an offensive rebound. My goodness. Ball finds him. And it results in a three for White.
And give Giddy all those clothesline three for Sims.
He has attempted 2 shots. He's made them both. He's got 6 points.
Taken away by Herter. Carter thought about it. Now passes over to White. Wise decision.
The one guy they're waiting for is Miles Bridges to give him a three-man kind of. There's another three. Oh, boy, it's a hot sauce time. Hot sauce time for everybody.
Bulls up by 18 in the closing minutes here at the United Center. Coby gets off a three. That's good.
Oh, Sriracha.
The last 10 games, here's Patrick Williams with it. Williams in the paint. White, the three, and it's good. And 1:25 to go. Horton Tucker gives it up. Here's White with the three. That's good.
Sweet off-ball cut as well by Abaji.
White, three.